Hey, this is Curt Johnson, and I want to speak to my high school graduating class of 1977 from Rockford, Illinois, Guilford High School. I'm putting this in my YouTube channel of David and Goliath, and if you want to know more of the context of why I'm doing this, go ahead and watch my series, David and Goliath, on my YouTube channel. But for now, I want to speak to my graduates of Guilford, 1977. Do you remember that year? Do you remember the year that we didn't have sports and extracurricular activities our senior year? I do. I remember it well. I remember trying to fight against it. I remember Spirit Week where I dressed as a woman, no one else did. Now we're in a very different world 50 years later. What can we learn from 1977 that will help us in the days ahead? We've all turned 65 now, or most of us anyway, and we're heading into our retirement. And the world is changing rapidly. Exponential change in the last few years versus the first 45 years after high school. Are you aware? Do you know what's going on? And you probably don't remember that I was your baccalaureate speaker 47 years ago. Consider this baccalaureate speech part 2, 47 years later. When COVID hit in 2020, it was a dress rehearsal for what is to come. The big guys, the Goliaths of the land, telling us the way it's going to be. Get vaccinated. Shut down your business. Shut down your church. Social distance. And now, so much truth has been revealed in the last even year of how deceptive and evil most of that was. This isn't political, by the way. I don't care if you're red or blue. This isn't even religious, even though I'm wanting to speak to my Christian brothers and sisters. Even atheists believe in good versus evil. So this is about good versus evil. If you don't believe in good versus evil, then you're a big part of the problem of what's going on. Big. You're a big part of it. You know the old quote, evil prevails when good men do nothing. There is good versus evil in the land. It's been accepted by society for all time. So, are we going to continue to let the elite do what they want to do? Or is there something that we can do? Unlike many of you, I'm not prepared for retirement. What I put my hand and plow to, plus a couple of the companies I aligned myself with, they went belly up. I'm talking big organizations like MCI, Wilcon, so on and so forth. So I'm not prepared well at all for retirement. And you know what? For me, what I've realized, it's a gift. I have to keep fighting. For those of you that are coasting, are you coasting? Are you complacent? Because complacency is turning very quickly into complicity. By doing nothing in your retirement years, and by the way, I am proud of you. I honor you. For those of you that maybe your father handed you a business and you carried it on and did well, or from the grounds up made your own way and have a mega retirement, God bless you. Good for you. But if we all coast, we all become complicit, and we lose it all. I'm not trying to be sensationalistic here. I want there to be a 50th anniversary of our class reunion. Will they allow that in 2 or 3 years? Seriously, will they allow it? And if they still are allowing meetings and organizations such as of that, I hope that I can be there. I hope I'm not in jail for speaking the truth in love. And you might laugh. There are hundreds of people in jail right now, January 6th events and other things going on in our land, that free speech is greatly under attack and people are being imprisoned. Never before in a culture, simply for speaking their mind and speaking the truth in love and exercising their God-given rights to an opinion. So I hope we make it to our 50th, guys. And if we do, I hope I could be there and not in jail. I know for some of you I sound like a crackpot, and I don't care. If I can reach one of my classmates and say, are you coasting? If you're coasting, then are you complacent? If you're complacent, are you becoming complicit by doing nothing and not speaking the truth in love and letting see, we were raised with the Judeo-Christian values, whether you believe in the religious part of that or not. We were raised in those values. That is what made our country great. I served in the military. I served overseas. Those are the values that made us great, and that is what is being destroyed. Will you join me? Will you vote? Will you align yourselves with David? Will you vote with your money? I found a way to do that. If you want to know, let me know. I'll show you how to do that. Will you stand up? Will you speak the truth in love? There's a lot on the line right now. Guilford class of 1977, and anybody else watching this, wake up. I've already talked to some of you. I want to talk to you. If you're listening to this, let's get on the phone, have a conversation, and just catch up. It's been so much fun catching up with some of you, and I'd love to catch up with the rest of you. Whoever would like to have a conversation with me. Okay? Good versus evil. I'm with the good guys. You can't stand in the middle anymore. Let's make a difference in the days ahead and celebrate in our 50th class reunion that good triumphed over evil.